the Mattie Scroggin Baker Award, which was established in 1987 from the estate of Mattie Scroggin Baker. Nominations are handled by the Faculty Senate. And I would like to take one quick second and just say to Melissa Hyman and her committee who did all the work on these, thank you so much, Melissa, big part of the Faculty Senate. This year we have two finalists, and when I call your name, please come up. Laura Hill and Falana Pace. And this year, the winner of the Mattie Scroggins Baker Award is Jim Richey. Lastly, we have the Adjunct Faculty Excellence in Teaching Award that was established to recognize the contributions that we have from our adjunct faculty. They do a big part of the teaching here on campus, and we should take a moment to thank them. I'm happy to announce that this year's winner of that Adjunct Faculty Teaching Excellence Award is Anthony Todd Lawson. Anthony, thank you.
Faculty-elect great leadership, and we saw that recognized with both David and Jim. And Cliff Boucher has done a wonderful job this year. We have a plaque for him. He's provided outstanding leadership representing the faculty, but really representing all of us. Cliff, we have something for you. Cliff and the others have set the bar very high, but not too high for our next incoming Faculty Senate President, Jan McCauley. Let's welcome Jan. Give her a round of applause. Jan.
Good morning. Y'all know I'm an Aggie, so first I gotta say, howdy! It is a great pleasure and a great honor for me to be here before you as your Faculty Senate President in this very auspicious year. I didn't really plan it that way, and I hope no one this year says, wow, she doesn't look 90. That would be a good thing to know. I have not been here all 90 years. I'm going to remind you all that, although I may feel that way by the time the year is over with. I want to begin by echoing Dr. Metke's comments about my colleague and my mentor, Cliff Boucher. He has been a wonderful person to support me this year. He has always looked out for the best for this faculty and for this college, and for most especially for the students of this school. And we all owe you a great debt of gratitude. Thank you, Cliff. And since I followed the Adjunct Award, I do want to just take a moment since I'm the Faculty Senate President, and ask if there are any adjunct members here today, adjunct teachers here today, and first-year faculty members. Please stand. I know how scary that is. Please stand. I want to tell you congratulations and welcome aboard. I remember 13, 14 years ago, I was an adjunct member here my very first year, and I was scared to death, rightfully so. No, not really. I hope adjunct and first-year faculty members that you will always feel that you can ask for help here. You really are an incredible family. You've become a member of an incredible family here at TJC, and if you need help, please ask. Next, I want to take a minute to introduce to you your Faculty Senate Cabinet for this year. These 5 faculty members will join me in helping resolve your concerns, improve communication, and enhance a working environment for all of us here. Cabinet members, will you please stand and remain standing as I call out your name? Gigi Delk is your president-elect, and she will be chair of the Academic Committee. Janelle Reynolds is your elected Secretary of the Senate, and she will chair the Rules Committee. Jeffrey Wilbanks will chair the Instructional Support Services Committee. Amber LeBaron will chair the Faculty Development Committee. And Dr. Jim Richey will chair the Student Relations Committee. These 5 people have committed to use their time and skills to help improve TJC for the faculty and our students, so please help me thank them. If you know any of these 5 people, you know why I'm so enthusiastic to have them on my cabinet. I think it's going to be a great year. I also would like to ask, if you are a faculty senator, please stand. If you're a faculty senator, please stand. I hope you took note of who some of those people were. Janelle Reynolds, our secretary, will be sending out an email to remind you of who your faculty senators are and who the Faculty Senate Cabinet is, and it will even include my email so that you will know how to get in touch with me. One thing that we want to do is to be available when we're needed and to be able to respond as quickly as possible. In the short time I've got left, I'd like to talk with my fellow faculty members, administration, and staff about what I would like to see changed this, our 90th year at Tyler Junior College. It's obvious we've got a lot of things going for us here. We've done a lot of things right, and we're standing on the shoulders of generations of people who've come before us who also have done a lot of things right. But as always, there's always room for improvement. Very simply, I would like everyone who works here and everyone who attends here to recognize one singularly important point. Tyler Junior College exists for one reason: to teach students how to be better than they are. And not just incrementally better, but so good that they will improve America and even the world because of what they learned right here in Tyler, Texas. We are all, or at least we should be, very familiar with TJC's 3 promises. They're on your ID card. Everybody wave them at me. You should have them around your neck. Okay. If yours isn't covered with stickers like mine is, you should be able to read those 3 promises if you don't know them. But they are: 1, a quality education; 2, a vibrant student life; and 3, opportunities for community service. Well, I'm here to tell you that while 2 and 3 are very, very important, they pale in comparison and will ultimately be altogether unimportant if we don't excel at number 1. What some of you may not know is that I'm a midlife convert to college teaching. For the first 25 years of my career, I worked in journalism. My undergraduate degree was in journalism. I worked in advertising and marketing and public relations. I was a reporter. I was a writer. I owned my own advertising business. Right before I came to TJC, I was the director of marketing for Trinity Mother Frances Health System. Those experiences taught me a lot, but one of the main things that they taught me was this: words matter. Words matter. So what do we mean when we promise our students a, quote, quality education? Everything has a quality. It might be a good quality, it might be a bad quality, it might be high quality, it might be low quality. What we really are promising and what we promise to deliver is excellence, an excellent education. That is what I wanted when my children went to college, and I'm sure that's what you wanted as well. So what does excellent look like? I can tell you what it doesn't look like. It doesn't look like dumbing down to improve enrollment numbers, retention levels, or completion rates. It doesn't look like faculty spending more time completing rubrics to meet state guidelines than they do teaching students factual knowledge, or more importantly, how to think for themselves. Excellence at TJC should never and will never look like teaching to the test, because we are all suffering from the side effects of that well-intentioned but ill-conceived plan to leave no child behind. I can also tell you this on a personal note. I didn't leave behind a better paying job to teach college age and older students how to become 8th grade readers. I left that job to teach them how to become better citizens in a post-9/11 world, and to teach them why this state and this nation matter, and how they can and should play a leading role in improving it for themselves and for others. So how do we do that? How do we take the clay that we are given and help to mold it into an example of an excellent education? And, because the state said we should, do it at the lowest cost possible, in the shortest time possible, and for heaven's sake, certainly in no more than 60 credit hours. Here's what we do. We each become Annie Sullivan, the miracle worker for Helen Keller. And now I'm probably talking more to professors like me who don't teach the honor students and the valedictorians and salutatorians, but for those who've come here who are average students or below average students. Because what we have to do to mold that clay to show an excellent education is that we have to figure out a way to reach our students where they are and to move them to where we know they can be. So we should attend faculty development classes on how to teach different kinds of learners. We should learn how to better connect with our students. And yes, and I'm saying that to myself who didn't come here for this reason, how to help that 6th grade level reader become an 8th grade level reader, or maybe even a 9th grade level reader. We should also be honest with ourselves and our students and others. Almost every faculty member here has had a student whom they knew would benefit far more from learning an in-demand vocation or gaining technical skills for a good-paying job than they would from spending countless hours in our classrooms where they not only were not going to excel, but they couldn't pass without lowered standards. I want faculty to ask themselves this year, are there students in my class who I'm holding back from being all that they can be because I'm not honest enough with them or myself to share their strengths and their weaknesses with them? Is it not also my job as a professor to help direct them to areas where they can be successful, where they can be contributing members of society without years of student loan debt, as Dr. Metke has referred to? If we really want to provide excellent education, then yes, I say it is our job to help direct our students to places in classes where they can in fact excel. And what's the role of administration and staff in accomplishing the real core goal in this institution, to provide our students an excellent education? I would ask that every person who is not employed here to teach, to get up every day and ask themselves this question: how can I help TJC teachers teach? If you're in maintenance or landscaping, ask yourself, How will how I do my job today affect teaching and learning at TJC? If you serve food, if you sell tickets, if you clean the pool, if you pay the bills, if you write the checks, if you maintain the computers, if you pray God keep the internet working, if you reshelve books, if you lead a team, ask yourself, how will how I do my job today affect teaching and learning at this school? If you're in a role where you have faculty reporting to you, either directly or indirectly, ask yourself this question before you add on any additional reports, requests for statistics, or hoops to jump through. Will gathering this additional information and adding on this additional work truly help our teachers teach better? If you don't know the answer, ask a faculty member. We can tell you. We need your help. We don't need hoops. We need your help. It will take each of us to make real excellence in education happen for every one of our students. To that end, I want to commend Dr. Metke and our board. First, I want to commend our board because they did an incredible job hiring Dr. Mike Metke for this school. A lot of those board members are personal friends of mine that I've known from before I worked at TJC, and I've tried to make a point to tell them that whether they were on the board when it happened or if not, the best thing they've done is to be able to keep Mike Metke here and keep him and his wonderful wife supporting this school. Thank you. Now, the best thing that Dr. Metke has done is bring us Dr. Mejia. About how encouraged I am about the growing importance being placed on strong academics at TJC. And I attribute most of that to the efforts of Dr. Mejia and his staff. Thank you for your support of educational excellence. Finally, I want to close with some words from that same Annie Sullivan, the miracle working teacher in Helen Keller's life. In her 1886 valedictory address as she graduated Perkins Institute for the Blind, Annie Sullivan said this: every man, now remember this was 130 years ago, so I'll also say, and every woman, every man and every woman who improves himself or herself is aiding the progress of society, and everyone who stands still holds it back. Let me say it again. Every man and every woman who improves himself or herself is aiding the progress of society, and everyone who stands still holds it back. This year, as your faculty senate president, you should expect to see me never standing still. You should expect to see me running all over this campus for you. But I don't expect to see you standing still either. We must all improve or risk holding back the progress of society. And I say we should not just improve it, but we should focus to excel in it. Thank you.